Welcome back sa Mathusay General Math Tutorial. Sa videong ito, pag-uusapan natin kung paano mag-solve algebraically ng inverse of a function. Let's start! May mga steps tayong sinusunod sa pag-solve ng inverse of a function. If a function is one-to-one function, then its inverse can be obtained by the following simple steps. Una, we have to replace yung f of x by y. Pangalawa, we have to interchange x and y variables. Kapag na-interchange na natin yung x and y variables, then we will solve for the new value of y in terms of x. And lastly, dahil meron na tayong bagong value ng y, we will replace y by the symbol of the inverse of a function. So, para mas maintindihan ang proseso ng paghanap ng inverse of a function algebraically, let's take these examples. Example number 1. Find the inverse of the following one-to-one functions. So, unang given ay f of x is equal to 3x plus 1. So, the first step is you replace f of x by y. So, we have y is equal to 3x plus 1. No, ngayon, ang gagawin natin ay i-interchange naman natin ngayon ang x and y. So, we have x is equal to 3y plus 1. Now, from here, we will solve for the new value of y. So, we have x minus 1 equals 3y. Now, since gusto natin hanapin ng bagong value ng y, so dividing both sides by 3, y is equal to x minus 1 all over 3. So, finally, we will replace y by the inverse of a function symbol. So, ang inverse of a function ay x minus 1 all over 3. So, again, ang inverse ng function na 3x plus 1 ay x minus 1 all over 3. Let's take another example. Number 2. f of x is equal to negative 1/3 x plus 1. So, again, ang gagawin natin is we interchange or we replace rather yung ating f of x ng y. So, we have y is equal to negative 1/3 x plus 1. So, from here, ang gagawin natin ay i-interchange na natin ang ating x and y. So, we have x is equal to negative 1/3 y plus 1. Now, to solve for the new value of y, ang gagawin natin, ililipat natin si positive 1 sa left side ng ating equation. So, we have x minus 1 equals negative 1/3 y. So, since nagsosolve tayo ng new value of y, mas mainam na tanggalin natin itong fraction sa ating y. So, magmumultiply tayo ng negative 3 sa both sides of the equation. So, kung magmumultiply tayo ng negative 3, we have y is equal to negative 3 times the quantity of x minus 1. So, simplifying the right side of the equation, we have y is equal to negative 3x plus 3. So, dahil may bagong value na tayo ng y, we replace y by the inverse of a function symbol. So, ang inverse ng function na f of x equals negative 1/3 x plus 1 ay negative 3x plus 3. Let's take example number 3. Now, how do we find the inverse of the function f of x is equal to x cubed plus 5? So again, replace natin yung ating f of x ng y, and we have y is equal to x cubed plus 5. Now, we interchange x and y. We have x is equal to y cubed plus 5. Now, since gusto nating mag-solve ng bagong value ng y, we have x minus 5 equals y cubed. Now, to solve for y, kunin natin ang cube root ng both sides of the equation. So, masisimplify ang ating equation into y is equal to cube root of x minus 5. So, ngayon, papalitan natin yung y ng inverse of a function symbol. Then, we have ang inverse ng function na x cubed plus 5 ay the cube root of x minus 5. Ganun lang siya kadali. Example number 4. Now, how are we going to find the inverse of this function? F of x is equal to cube root of x squared minus 4. So, again, papalitan natin yung f of x ng y. So, we have y is equal to cube root of x squared minus 4. So, we interchange the x and y variable. Meron na tayong x is equal to cube root y squared minus 4. So, from here, ang gagawin natin ay kukunin natin ang cube ng both sides of the equation. So, makakancel natin ngayon yung cube root. So, x cubed is equal to y squared minus 4. So, since we're solving for y in terms of x, so, ang gagawin natin, mag-add tayo ng positive 4 sa both sides of the equation. Kaya, ang nangyari, we have x cubed plus 4 equals y squared. So, since ang gusto lang nating hanapin is yung value ng y, so, getting the square root of both sides of the equation, we have y is equal to the square root of x cubed plus 4. So, from here, we will replace yung ating y by, so from here, we will replace y by the symbol ng inverse of a function. So, we have the square root of x cubed plus 4. So, ang inverse ng function na f of x equals cube root of x squared minus 4 ay square root of x cubed plus 4. Claro. Let's take another example. So, paano ba natin hahanapin yung inverse of a function ng f of x is equal to square root of x minus 3? So, we replace f of x by y. So, we have y is equal to square root of x minus 3. So, ang next natin gagawin is we interchange x and y. So, kaya meron tayong x is equal to square root of y minus 3. Now, ang gagawin natin, since we're looking for the new value of y, so we will add 3 to both sides of the equation. Kaya, ang nangyari, meron tayong x plus 3 equals square root of y. So, since we want to solve for the value of y, ang gagawin natin, we square both sides of the equation. So, sa right side of the equation, magiging y na lang yan. Pero sa left side of the equation, rather, so, x plus 3 squared ay x squared plus 6x plus 9. So, pwede kayong gumamit ng FOIL method. So, from here, we replace y by the inverse of a function symbol. So, ang inverse ng function f of x equals square root of x minus 3 ay x squared plus 6x plus 9. Let's take the last example. Find the inverse of the function f of x is equal to x minus 2 all over 2x plus 3. Sa example na ito, we're dealing with a rational function. So, paano ba natin kukunin ang inverse of a function ito? So, same process ang ating susundin. So, we will replace f of x by y. So, we have y is equal to x minus 2 all over 2x plus 3. So, this time, i-interchange natin yung variables na x and y. So, we have x is equal to y minus 2 all over 2y plus 3. So, from here, ang gagawin natin ngayon ay mag-cross multiply. So, x times the quantity of 2y plus 3 equals y minus 2. So, from here, i-distribute natin si x sa ating term na 2y plus 3. So, x times 2y, that's 2xy. X times 3 is positive 3x equals y minus 2. Since we're looking for the new value of y, so solving for y in terms of x, so mangyayari, we have 2xy minus y equals negative 3x minus 2. So, saan galing yung ating negative 3x? Itong term na 3x sa left side kanina, so we add negative 3x sa both side ng ating equation. So, kaya, ito na yung result. So, take note, since we're solving for y, we can pull out y dito sa left side ng ating equation. So y times 2x minus 1 is equal to negative 3x minus 2. So, solving for y, dividing both sides of the equation by 2x minus 1, ang y natin will be equal to negative 3x minus 2 all over 2x minus 1. So, ang inverse ng function na f of x equals x minus 2 all over 2x plus 3 ay negative 3x minus 2 all over 2x minus 1. Klaro? So again, tandaan yung mga steps na dapat nating sundin sa paghanap ng inverse of a function. Una, you replace f of x by y. Pangalawa, you interchange the x and y variables. And then, pangatlo, you solve for the new value of y. And finally, replace y by the inverse of a function symbol. So, pause this video and try these exercises. Find the inverse of the following one-to-one functions. Show your complete solution. Kung tapos na kayo, you can share your answers on the comment section. If you think Mathusay math tutorial helps you learn how to find the inverse of a function, give this video a thumbs up, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Remember, ang sekreto para maging mathusay, matuto, at mag-ensayo. Panoorin ang susunod na episode at matutong mag-verify ng inverse function gamit ang konsepto ng composite function. Bye!